Hello, viewers and subscriber. Welcome once again my new screencast. Today I try to give it to really new screencast about the smart devices like Android platform. Because the previous screencast, if you look for my channels, I already put it like my did a lot of videos with different technologies, and even though different technology stacks, and then the combination of the Java based technology, and also the Spring Boot based technologies. This was what my previous videos or screencast. I am still continuing those further developments, but I had a plan. We had a plan to make like some screencast about the mobile platform. That's why I'm trying to do today. Uh, Make a really introduction level information. How can you think about to develop some applications with the smart devices like Android or other mobile platform. But in general, we try to make like our main core smart device platform like Android based developments. And I will continue the all the development, but I try to give it to really the introduction part of the how the use cases, how you can better develop those applications, and then you can further continue the other use cases, other application with the smart TV or web mappings or web GIS, web map, mobile web mappings or mobile GIS, those things, and mobile sensors. You can make a smart health, a smart home, and all the smart devices. That's today I try to give it to the introduction about that one, and then I will do the development of each of the products. I mean, if you are think about the navigations like mobile GIS or mobile mapping with navigator, routing, or route planning, or search engine, different GIS based search engine, those things, even though simple, very simple Android based applications for the different type of sensor applications for checking the health conditions, or to checking the other part, or weather conditions or humidity, temperature, those things. I will cover each of the application developments, but today I try to give it to you at the very introduction level, how the use cases and the applicability of the mobile platform. So you see that if you look for my channels, this you can see have all the technology stacks for with the different Java, Angular, TypeScript, and then the Spring Boot application. You can look for the close look on that one. There's a many applications for the middle layer development. I mean, the API development with the REST API or SOAP API or other or RPC APIs development. You can get it overview, and also you have the front end development with very simple Angular, TypeScript front end development, or any free markup or time-lived font based developments, and so on and so forth. You can close look this my channels, and then you can get it right clear idea. But today I try to give it to you the really the introduction level, the applicability and usability of for the smart devices. If you see the title smart devices Android, basically we try to focus on the Android and the sensor and GPS, global positioning system or global navigation satellite systems, and then you see the subtitle like here mobile GIS and mobile mapping. Those the applications. So you see that the applications nowadays, the smart devices are everywhere, every part of your daily life or daily lifestyles. So you have a navigations for your navigation system, smart city, maybe the coming soon, the 5G communications and GPS and GNSS. So that means you saw everywhere there is a lot of applications, many application, a lot of developer looking for those type of application development, mobile based application, or I mean the smart device based application development, as like TomTom or other navigation provider. So that means there's a lot of demand, really high demand for the developer who has this experience about the navigation systems, or based on the GPS and GNS, and then also the mobile GIS technology and technology stack. That's why I'm trying to give it to you really abstract level information, where the usability and applicability, the smart devices, how can you start, how can you think about, and but I promise that I will continue each of the step. You can, how can you think about, how can you start your developments. That's the idea. In the end of the presentation, you see the two examples that I already did the development, but I didn't have enough time to do the recording. But today I try to give it to presentation part, and I will further continue the development part step by steps. That's from the very beginning level to the professional level. So you see the smart mobile cards and watches. That's also the lot of example applications, and then you see the smart TV, TV applications. You have a smart devices, the Google Sandbox and Google TV Box, and this is the smart devices running from the smart device running with the mobile OS systems, the Android or iOS systems, that depending on the smart health conditions. If you have the 5G communication, you can manage it, the smart health application. You saw the lot of smart health application in the already developed by the smart device platform, as like Android and on or iOS systems. See, smart home devices, this nowadays, this is a big player, big applications. They are, everybody are doing a lot of application research and projects for how can you smart your home devices, like how can you smart your homes or your house, like with the smart devices for controlling your the lighting system, controlling your hygiene system, controlling your heating system, controlling your washing machines, or all part of your house. You try to smart it, this that's why that's I said really high demand for the current market, that is looking for a lot of developers. And then but because of the demand of the applications, or the demand of the smart devices, so small devices, that's why important. Just look at the presentations. I will continue the development. So you see the accelerometer, that's some position and gravity calculation sensor, because every smart device has its own sensor integrated. So just you need to acquire the sensor data and build your application. That was the really initial idea to give it. But that's I said I will make such a application, then you can get really clear idea how what I mean, how can you start those type of applications, and then produce those application and sell this application for your end customer. That's I mean, that's it. So accelerometer, that's everybody know how you can calculate the acceleration for your movements, or your walk, or your running, or your speeds of the vehicles, and so on and so forth. Gravity meter calculation, how high you are in the mountain area, or that's and so on and so forth. And then this is the temperature sensor. You can get the sensor some sample information and be visualized into your devices, or visualize or send to the other application and visualize this your temperature information. But maybe you will make application for the small city or big city. You just put it, calculate the temperature, and visualize this temperature into the maps, or GI, then in the maps, and then it really works. And or you can also if you take the temperature raw data or information, you can process it, and you can go and broadcast and forecast those information with your application, with your developed application. That was the idea that I try to give it to you. Was the use case, it was the possibility, or what the thinking, that those type of application you try to develop, or you have to think about how can you start, how can you develop those applications. So you see there's a really initial information how the motion sensor works. You see the motion sensor is a combination of the accelerometer, gravity sensor, gyroscopic sensor, rotational sensor. Environmental sensor is taking your temperature and humidity, pressure, illuminations, those things information into you get this from the environmental sensor. Position sensor, you can have the where you are located, and then you can have some decision. Okay, this position sensor is really important for the location tracking, even though for the navigation world. That is the most important sensor for every device. And nowadays, the every device has all the